Hey, it's Mythic Mike. I'm here with a public service announcement. Stop using Cut Down, guys. Stop it. This card is trash. You got to replace it with Disfigure, which does the same thing, but much better in the current meta. Cut Down destroys a creature at instant speed with total power and toughness 5 or less. So you can kill a 2/3, or a 1/4, right? Disfigure cannot do that, but this says target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn, also an instant. So this will kill a few less things in many situations, which is why everyone played Cut Down. But we are in a much different meta now. Not only is there Cacophony Scamp, which when it dies, deals damage equal to its power, which existed, but we're running into this in all the mono red decks, including mice decks, which is the same type of thing. This says this grows, and then when Fire Hero dies, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. So Cut Down will kill it, at least early on, but you'll still get 1, 2, or 3 damage to your face. Disfigure lowers their power, so they do 0 damage because they'll have no power. Additionally, Slickshot has been one of the craziest cards, right, in the current meta, and it's still popping off. Just going in all the mono red decks. This is a 1/2, and it doesn't have prowess. Only its power gets buffed +2/+0. So with just one buff, often they play this, and so that you don't blow them out, they play their spell, their Monstrous Rage on another creature. This gets +2/+0, and then they'll keep growing its power. Even if they buff the power to the moon, you can't play Cut Down because it's, a 4/2 or something, or 6/2, and that's more than 5 total. But it still only has 2 toughness, so you can still kill it with this. Now, look, if they put the Monstrous Rage on this, and they have 2 of them, you still could have the same issue, but this works in a lot more situations. Now, even more importantly, Cut Down is getting blown out so much because there's a lot of combat tricks and different ways to buff your creatures. And look, this just feels bad. It fizzles, right? You don't even get the spell off. Disfigure will go off every time. So number one, what that means is, for people that still play crime stuff, I still play this card, and there's other people playing crimes, or anything that needs to target an opponent's creature and not fizzle, this will still hit them. And it'll still make them do 2 less damage to one of your creatures if they block, or if you block, you can still blow them out in combat. 2 less to the face, which means mono red at least is going to do 2 less damage versus completely fizzling. And in all the aggro matchups, I mean, they're just trying to get damage through. Additionally, think of the card. This is a menace, by the way. Talk about state of the meta. In the blue-white control, I love aggro decks. And if they get this off and they gain 4 life and make 2/1/1 fish, just the 4 life alone, and they can kind of flash it back, or even think of like a Sheldred, right? What would you rather have? A Disfigure smashing in with a bunch of small aggro creatures, or a Cut Down? Cut Down cannot hit Shelly. It can't hit this. Disfigure can. So they might block like a 3/1 with this, thinking they're fine, and we can -2/-2 it, and they die. They might not even kill your creature. So it's just way better in almost all situations in the current meta. And look, removal often is to stop them from just smashing you down, which Disfigure will do, even if it doesn't kill the thing, will at least delay it. How many creatures are you afraid of that are like a 1/4, right? Or a 2/3? The only 2/3 I can think of is like the rabbit guy that buffs rabbits and birds and stuff. Not the end of the world. And also this will slow them down, and there'll be other rabbits to kill. So right now, this is just the better spell, guys. I'm here to tell you, if I see any more Cut Downs, I'm going to judge you. Disfigure's the way. All right, let's go. I got a mono green coming out tomorrow that smashes. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a good one, guys.